Welcome to Dragon Horde Gaming, and in this video we'll be opening a Core 21. Alright, if you hear a hum in the background, that's just my fan. It's pretty warm. So, here we go. Just played pre-release, had a lot of fun. Only 4 people showed up though, so wasn't a big crowd. Opened a group Planeswalker and 2 Solemn Simulacrums. I'm probably butchering that name. Hard to say the name for it. Alright. And yeah. One was the alt art, which I was happy to get. Alright, let's start. Alright. I don't want to open it from that tear strip, so... Alright, so they put the token, mountain, and we got a Containment Priest. Cost 2, generic and white, flash. If a non-token creature would enter the battlefield and it wasn't cast, exile it instead. Alright, let's push these out of the way so I got a place to put my cards. Havoc Jester, Enthralling Hold, Witch's Cauldron for our uncommons. Looking for those alt arts. Alright, try to get through this pretty fast. Struggle. There we go. And we got a Garruk emblem. I would love to have gotten this for the pre-release. Thornwood Falls. And we got a Chandra Heart of Fire, our first mythic. Cost 5, 3 generic and 2 red. +1 loyalty. Discard your hand, then exile the top 3 cards of your library. Until end of turn, you may play the cards exiled this way. +1, Chandra Heart of Fire deals 2 damage to any target. -9 loyalty. Search your graveyard and library for any number of red instant and sorcery cards. Exile them, then shuffle your library. You may cast them this turn, pay 6 mana. Hellkite Punisher, Alpine Houndmaster, and Viern's Wingmare, which got downgraded from a rare to uncommon. Alright. There we go. I also have got today the Chandra thing. I need to go find that and do the video for that. Night Token, Swamp, Temple of Malady. Enters tap. When enters, scry 1. Taps are black and green. Sanctum of Calm Waters, Light of Promise, and Dire Fleet Warmonger are uncommons. No alt arts. Sorry about the clearing of my throat there. I ate something and now my throat's kind of got a build-up going. Angel Token, Bloodfell Caves. Pursued Whale, cost 7, 5 generic, 2 blue. When Pursued Whale enters the battlefield, each opponent creates a 1/1 red pirate creature token with this creature can't block, and creatures you control attack each combat if able. Spells your opponent casts that target Pursued Whale cost 3 more to cast. Eliminate, Tempered Veteran, Meteorite are uncommons. Yeah, I managed to win the pre-release if I haven't said that already. Ooh, we got the Chandra land. That's nice. that there. Foil Windscar Cragged, our first foil. And Namby, Esteemed Speaker. Cost 2, white and a blue. Flash, when Namby, Esteemed Speaker enters the battlefield, you may return another target creature you control to its owner's hand. If you do, you gain life equal to that creature's converted mana cost. To pay 3, a generic, a white, and a blue. Tap, discard a legendary card, draw 2 cards. Furious Rise, Invigorating Surge, and Avian Gaggle Master. It's a goose. Alright. The cards I'm looking forward to in this, hopefully I can pull, are the 2 alternate Ugins, as I really like them. Oh, second Mythic, Terror of the Peaks. Cost 5, flying. Spells your opponent's casts that target Terror of Peaks cost an additional 3 life to cast. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, Terror of the Peaks deals damage equal to that creature's power to any target. Alright. Carrion Grub, Reign of Revelation, Wildwood Scourge, or uncommons. Nope, we got a Garruk's Gorehorde for a Garruk card. Alright. Alright. Got a junk card, Jungle Hollow, and Veto Throne of the Dusk Rose. Cost 3, 2 generic and a black. Whenever you gain life, target opponent loses that much life. Pay 5. 3 generic, 2 black. Creatures you control gain lifelink until end of turn. I thought they weren't going to print any more cards that said when you gain life, your opponents will lose life. Oh well, they've done it. Alright, Traitorous Greed, Canopy Stalker, and Conclave Mentor are uncommons. Alright. Bird token. Plains, and we got Radha, Heart of Keld. Cost 3, a generic red and green. As long as it's your turn, Radha, Heart of Keld has first strike. You may look at the top card of your library anytime. You may play lands from the top of your library. Pay 6, 4 generic red and green. Rahad gets +X until end of turn, where X is the number of lands you control. That was also one of the cards I pulled at the pre-release. It was pretty fun. Sanctum of Tranquil Light, Unleashed Fury, Faith's Fetters are uncommons. Come on, stay there. Don't slip. Alright. It is a bit questionable if I'll get another box of the core set. I'm thinking of saving up my money to get double masters to open up. Right, Blossoming Sands, and we have a foil, Hunter's Edge, second foil, and we got an Altart, Basri Ket. Awesome. Costs 3, a generic and 2 white. +1 loyalty, put a 1/1 counter on up to 1 target creature. It gains indestructible until end of turn. -2, whenever 1 or more non-token creatures attack this turn, create that many 1/1 white soldier creature tokens that are tapped and attacking. -6, you get an emblem with, at the beginning of combat on your turn, create a 1/1 white soldier creature token that put a 1/1 counter on each creature you control. Alright. So set that there. Tide Skimmer, Gourmand, and Chandra's Pyroling are uncommons. Got opt in there. Alright. No alternate art cards other than Bass Riquette. That makes 3 mythics, 2 planeswalkers, which is pretty cool. I like to collect those planeswalkers. Means I have 2 left to get out of this set. I count Ugin, but I already have him. Oh, we got an alternate art foiled Basri's Acolyte. Alright, that's pretty cool. Put that in the foil pile. And we got a Fabled Passage. Tap, sacrifice Fabled Passage, search your library for a basic land card, put it in the battlefield tap, then shuffle your library. Then if you control 4 or more lands, untap that land. Miscast, Bolt Hound, Warden of the Woods for uncommons. Alright. Another rare that we're looking for is Asuna, I think. Asuna Lost But Seeking. Alright, got a moth in here, sorry. Alright. Griffin token. Swiftwater Cliffs. Foil Meteorite. And a Volcanic Salvo. Costs 12. This spell costs X less, where X is the total power of creatures you control. Volcanic Salvo deals 6 damage to each of up to 2 target creatures and or planeswalkers. Angelic Ascension, Indulging Partisan, Soulseer are uncommons. Oh, we got a Basri's Acolyte again. Alright. So we need a Liliana and Teferi. So we got a Liliana Swamp. Nice. Got Glorious Anthem. Cost 3, a generic 2 white. Creatures you control get +1/+1. Alright. Rewind. Fungal Rebirth. Teferi's Tutelage alternate. Alright. Gotta hurry up because if I hit 30 minutes then my camera will make it into 2 videos. Alright. Put the uncommons right there. We got Conspicuous Snoop. Costs 2 red. Play with the top card of your library revealed. You may cast goblin spells from the top of your library. As long as the top card of your library is a goblin card, Conspicuous Snoop has all activated abilities of that card. Unsubstantiate, Burlfist Oak, Selfless Savior are uncommons. Liliana Stewart on alt border. Alright. We got 3 mythics so far. Some good cards, actually. Got the cat token. Bloodfell Caves. Oh, foil. Cultivate. Okay, that's really weird because I pulled a foil Cultivate in a M25 pack earlier today. Temple of Mystery. Enters battlefield tap. When it enters, scry 1, taps for green and blue. Moth seems to really like sticking to me. Falconer Adept, Twin Blade Assassin, Liliana's Devotee. Uncommons. Alright. I think I got it that time. Ruined Halo. Alright. Cost 2, white. There's a weird card in there. As Ruined Halo enters the battlefield, choose a card name. You have protection from the chosen card name. Alright. And we got a Full Art Cultivate. Okay, so we got that, which they consider it a rare. Well, that is actually pretty cool. I gotta say, that's pretty cool. Alright, we already went over Cultivate's ability, so well, let's put it in with the rest of the rares, considering it's got a rareness of rare. We got Kitesail Freebooter, Enthralling Hold, Obsessive Stitcher for uncommons. Alright. I gotta hurry up, and running out of time. We got Bassary's Lieutenant, cost 4, 3 generic and white. Vigilance, protection for multicolor. When it enters the battlefield, put a 1/1 counter on target creature you control. Whenever it or another creature you control dies, if it had a 1/1 counter on it, create a 2/2 white knight creature token with Vigilance. Okay, so if you had this along with I can't remember what it was. There was a card an enchantment that when a creature entered, it put a 1/1 counter on all creatures you control. Termode's Crypt, Sylvamote Ghoul, and Tavern Swindler are uncommons. Okay, that's not gonna come off. Treasure token. Radiant Fountain Foil. And a Massacre Worm for our fourth mythic. Cost 6, 3 generic, and 3 black. When Massacre Worm enters the battlefield, creatures your opponents control get -2/-2 until end of turn. Whenever a creature an opponent controls dies, that player loses 2 life. Alright. Riddle form. Curian Dryad, and Siege Striker for our uncommons. Haven't gotten an alternate art for a little bit. I gotta keep the video going. Oh, that was weird. Somehow pulled the common there. We got Peer into the Abyss, cost 7, 4 generic, 3 black. Target player draws cards equal to half the number of cards in their library and loses half their life. Round up each time. Tellurian Kraken, Sanctum of Shattered Heights, Cultivate are uncommons. Alright. Got our pirate token. Ooh, a Teferiland. Nice. A Solemn Simulacrum. Cost 4 generic. When it enters the battlefield, you may search your library for a basic land card. Put that card in the battlefield tapped. Then shuffle your library. When it dies, draw a card. Fierce Empath, Leafkin Avenger, and Chrome Replicator are uncommons. Oh, wait, did I? There we go. Losing cards over here. Alright. Bash Taunter. Costs 5 for generic and a red. Indestructible. Whenever Bash Taunter is dealt damage, it deals that much damage to target opponent. Pay 3. 2 generic and a red. Tap. Bash Taunter fights another target creature. Alright. That is a pretty fun sound card. Waker of Waves. Archfiend's Vessel. Thrashing Brontodon. Alright. Foil Snare Spinner. Sublime Epiphany. Cost 6 for generic 2 blue. Choose one or more. Counter target spell. Counter target activated or trigger ability. Return target non-land permanent to its owner's hand. Create a token that's a copy of target creature you control. Target player draws a card. Alright. That's a really fun one. Sanctum of Fruitful Harvest. Epiphany Golem. Basri's Solidarity. Alright. I've got 9 minutes left in this video. Come on, open. I have to hurry. Oh, Garruk Land, Temple of Triumph. When it enters tap, and when it enters, scry 1, taps a red and white. Courteous Greed, Garruk's Uprease, blah, 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 blah. Shipwrecked Dowser. Alright. Ghostly Pilfer, our first foil rare. Cost 2, a generic and a blue. When it becomes untapped, you may pay 2. If you do, draw a card. Whenever an opponent casts a spell from anywhere other than their hand, draw a card. Discard a card. It can't be blocked this turn. Feline Sovereign, costs 3, 2 generic and green. Other cats you control get +1/+1 and have protection from dogs. Whenever one or more cats you control deals combat damage to a player, destroy up to 1 target artifact or enchantment that player controls. Malefic Scythe, Griffin Airy, Chandra's Pyreling. Alright, Altanar there. Alright. Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't put like any unique cards to Ugin in this, since they did unique cards for other planeswalkers. Karvik the Spiteful, cost 4. Come on, focus on the card. 2 generic and 2 black. Other creatures get -1, -1. Alright. Sanctum of Storm Fangs, Low Scale Coltal, and Meteorite. Man, getting a lot of meteorites there. Alright. On the last stack here. Ugh, I have to hurry. That's Heroic Intervention. Cost 2, a generic and a green. Permanents you control gain hexproof and indestructible until end of turn. There we go. Sanctum of Calm Waters, Selfless Savior, Indulgent Partisan. Well, we got another one of these guys. Alright. Wonder if we'll get any more mythics. There we go. Foil Island, not the one I would want. Animal Sanctuary. Tap and add a colorist. Pay 2, tap. Put a 1/1 counter on target bird, cat, dog, goat, ox, or snake. Havoc Jester, Fungal Rebirth, Soul Seer. Another Chandra Mountain. Baron Talarian Archmage. Cost 3, a generic 2 blue. When enters the battlefield, return up to one other target creature or planeswalker to its owner's hand. At the beginning of your end step, if a permanent was put into your hand from the battlefield, draw a card. Hellcat Punisher. Tempered. Veteran, Watcher of Spheres. Other than the Teferi land, I think we haven't gotten any other Teferi alternates, have we? Primal Might. Pay X and a green. Target creature you control gets XX until end of turn. Then it fights up to one target creature you don't control. Light of Promise. Gourmand. Witch's Cauldron. Alright. We got a Mangara, the Diplomat. Cost 4, 3 generic and white. Lifelink whenever an opponent attacks with creatures. If 2 or more of those creatures are attacking you and or planeswalkers you control, draw a card. Whenever an opponent casts their second spell each turn, draw a card. Rewind, Aven Gagglemaster, Wildwood Scourge. Alright. We got a foil season Hollowblade. Speaker of the Heavens, cost 1 white. Vigilance lifelink. Tap, create a 4/4 white angel creature token with flying. Activate this ability only if you have at least 7 more life than your starting life total, and only any time you could cast a sorcery. Heartfire Immolator. Sanctum of Tranquil Light. Vern Wingmere. Oh, we got a Teferi's Protege. Alright. Demon Token. Chandra's Incinerator. Costs 6, 5 generic and a red. The spell costs X less to cast, where X is the total amount of non-combat damage dealt to your opponents this turn. Trample. Whenever a source you control deals non-combat damage to an opponent, Chandra's Incinerator deals that much damage to target creature or planeswalker that player controls. Reign of Revelation, Unleashed Fury, Battle Rattle Shaman. Alright. Scavenging Ooze, cost 2, generic and a green. Pay a green, exile target card from graveyard. If that was a creature card, put a 1/1 counter on Scavenging Ooze and you gain 1 life. Bad Deal, Conclave Mentor, Faith's Fetters. Got a weird token. Thief Guild Enforcer, 1 black, flash whenever Guild Enforcer enters or another rogue enters the battlefield under your control. Each opponent mills 2 cards. As long as your opponent has 8 or more cards in their graveyard, Thieves Guild Enforcer gets +2/+1 and has Death Touch. Canopy Stalker, Carrying Grub, Palladium Worm, Mirror, sorry. Sorry, it's getting out of focus there. Down to 3 packs left. If I have time, I'll open up the 2 packs of Jumpstart 2. We got a foil Gale Swooper. Gadrick the Crown Scourge, costs 3, 2 generic and a red. Flying Gadrick the Crown Scourge can't attack unless you control 4 more artifacts. At the beginning of your end step, create a treasure token for each non-token creature that died this turn. Kinetic Augur, Volcanic Geyser, Experimental Overload. Yeah, yeah. 2 packs left. If the video does end before I get to those cards, I'm sorry. We got a Chandra's Incinerator alternate art. Alright, we already went with that one. Let's put that with the rest. Tide Skimmer. Season Haloblade. Warden of the Woods for our uncommons. So, okay. Alright, nothing there. If I can remember where I set those cards. Oh, they're over here. Okay. Well, if you guys enjoyed the video, I hope you hit that like, share, and comment, and subscribe. We got 9 lives. Cost 3, generic, 2 white. Hexproof. If a source would deal damage to you, prevent that damage and put a incarnation counter on 9 lives. When there are 9 or more incarnation counters on 9 lives, exile it. When 9 lives leaves the battlefield, you lose the game. For the list, Pestilent Haze, Skyward Sniper, Jeskai Elder, uncommons. I think what's really dragging me on there. Okay. So, alright, we're on to that. We got goblins. Alright. What do we get for goblins here? We got Krinko, Mob Boss. We got Goblin Commando. Oh, there we go. I'm just going to flash through these real quick until we get to the lands. Thriving Bluff, and then... Yep. Alright. On to the last pack. Hopefully I can get it before my timer runs out. Ugh. Come on, open, please. And this pack is a lands pack. I've seen people get Oracle Modiah out of these things. Now, if I can get it to open... Come on, there we go. Let's see here. We got Underwall Hydra. Cultivate. Nope, no Moldiah. Damn. This is a really crappy one. Alright. Well, there we go. That was that. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And if you did, do whatever you want. Alright. Good luck in your openings, and I'll see you in my next video. Goodbye.